Thank you for joining us today. For those who don't know me, I'm Jessica Vieira, the Executive Director of the Greater Wasilla Chamber of Commerce. Today, I have the pleasure of interviewing the 2020 City of Wasilla mayoral candidates here in beautiful Old Town Wasilla. Our Wasilla Chamber Government Affairs Committee has curated a list of questions important to the Wasilla area and our Wasilla Chamber of Commerce. These interviews, as well as the forums and debates that will follow in the coming weeks, are all part of our effort to help the members of our community be informed when they go to the polls to vote. It is our hope that through these interviews, you will learn a bit more about the candidates asking to represent Wasilla as its mayor, and that you will cast your vote for your favorite candidate on October 6th. Thank you, Doug, for joining me here today. To begin, why don't you tell us a bit about yourself and your history here in Wasilla?
Well, thanks for the opportunity. I currently live here in the city limits with my wife, Misty, and my three sons, Garrison, Roman, and Mason. To back up things, we moved to the valley in the early 70s. My family moved into the city limits in 1980, where I began first grade in City Hall, which is kind of an interesting note. Graduated from Wasilla High and have currently been living in the city limits since then. My wife comes from a long history of Wasilla. Her grandparents were the Thielens and her parents the Cottles. I'm not currently, but I was on the city council the last term of Mayor Keller and the first term with Mayor Rubright. I've served as president of the Matsu Amateur Hockey Association for 3 years. Volunteer in hockey. My kids are big into hockey, so I just got a long history here, and that's one of the reasons I'm running. I got invested interest and wish to continue making Wasilla a great place to live.
All right. The Wasilla Chamber has made local control one of its legislative priorities. The state's regulations on liquor licenses have created barriers to business here in Wasilla. What is your position on local control, specifically in regard to liquor licenses?
I understand the issue. Wasilla city limits are small. We have, outlying communities that come to Wasilla, and so our liquor licenses are minimized just because of our size of Wasilla, and I see the need to expand, and I would support any legislative to bring forward some initiative to get more liquor licenses in the city limits.
Okay. Our second question is, if elected mayor of Wasilla, what would your priorities be for the next 3 years?
The past administrations have done well growing the commercial retail end of the city, but with that it brings more traffic. So my first initiative would be to develop a traffic division within the Wasilla Police Department to curb the driving behavior in the city. Another initiative would be you're elected for 3 years, and I'd like to take an area and revitalize that area where people can actually see something that's came together over the last 3 years, instead of just doing something there and doing something over there, do an actual area where people can say, hey, something did happen in the last 3 years.
Got things done.
Got things done. I guess and those are two pretty big projects. But I mean, I guess another one's just keep this a safe place for people to live and continue to thrive.
Okay. Third question is, the Wasilla Chamber has enjoyed having a great working partnership with the current administration. How would you plan to continue to partner with the Chamber under your administration should you be elected mayor?
Well, I would keep a good working relationship with the Chamber. I mean, an organization that helps small business, brings events to the city, is a win for everybody. So I would just keep the open relationship with the Chamber.
Okay. We see Wasilla as the retail hub of the valley. As the city is funded by city sales tax, what is your plan for restoring consumer confidence and stimulating the local economy?
Well, first I think that the people will look for the government for confidence. And if the government is confident, the people will feel more at ease. Virtually, Wasilla is debt-free. It's working close with small businesses. They got the CARE Act going until December, unless the federal government extends it. And I think just with being open with the business owners and exuberating confidence, I think the public will feel more at ease and maybe start spending.